Welcome back to the show, folks. Okay, I'm going to challenge you. What do you get when that Uber driver and that Amazon driver both walk into a Starbucks? Well, here to tell us more from the Theater Guild, we have Sandy Bank and Ellie Izzo. Hi, ladies.
Hello.
I can't wait to find out the answer to this question.
Oh, no. That's pretty funny.
I just wanted to thank you so much for inviting us here today.
Yes.
Oh,
To talk about our upcoming show.
I'm so happy to have you. I can't wait. And you know, we don't want to give away any secrets, but this sounds really fun. Kind of a new concept for the Theater Guild. Sandy,
Yes.
tell us about what was the premise? What was the idea behind?
Well, you know, we try and to entertain, you have to keep shaking it up and trying different things. And the last big show that we did, which both Ellie and I were in, was Murder in the Wings, which was a 2-act murder mystery whodunit. So this time, what we've done is we've taken 5 vignettes. So they're about 10 minutes each. No intermission, lasts maybe an hour, so you don't get bored that way.
Sure.
And the premise of Coffee Talk is that I don't think there's anyone in Laguna Woods that hasn't gotten lost because of the way that the buildings are numbered, and all of a sudden you think you're almost there and the numbers change. And we feel such empathy for these poor Uber drivers and Amazon drivers and other delivery people that Barbara Powell, the illustrious Theater Guild president, wrote a darling piece about 2 female, which I love, Uber and Amazon drivers and their experiences. So they're actually doing an intro into each vignette. And then it moves on and it moves on and moves on. And we even have one that's singing, yeah.
And I think it's important also to note that when you live in a community such as Laguna Woods, you end up becoming part of a subculture, and there are certain, for lack of a better word, inside jokes or things that go on that we all can relate to and we all have a chuckle about. And I think the show really encapsulates some of those levels of subculture where there are just certain things that only happen in the woods.
And so the audience is really going to be able to resonate and relate to
Oh,
that.
yes, it's going to be
Very relatable.
Which makes it even more funny, right?
Yes.
I think so, and I also think we can relate because of the age we're in, where we live, but it's also, we can laugh at ourselves.
Sure.
I think that's hugely important.
Absolutely,
And,
absolutely.
Yeah,
and
it's
these are pretty
energizing,
funny,
right?
yes, funny and energizing pieces.
Well, it's going to be very energizing because you have a cast of 20.
Yes, 5 directors,
5 directors.
and 20 cast members. It's a lot.
That's a lot.
It is a lot, and particularly because the backstage is not that big.
And it really ends up being quite a professional undertaking to be
Yes.
able to structure it, make your rehearsals efficient, have it all come together. And so the context of the Uber driver and the Amazon driver, and they start to swap stories, and then our directors bring each of those stories to life with each vignette. So it's quite enjoyable.
How long is the total show?
Maybe an hour. It's not long.
It's not
long, but like I said, it's fast-paced, it's snappy, it's funny. There's one piece called Speed Dating, which I read the script. I was,
gonna be
yes,
great.
2 people of a certain age meeting at a speed dating event. But I love the script because it's got levels to it.
Sure.
So we do a lot of ha-ha funny, and we all love to leave the theater laughing. But this one has a bit of a transition in it, and 2 really talented actors who are in it. And that one, I think, was probably my favorite script, but I chose to audition for a different one because I am in Side Effects, which is very relatable. It's 5 women who meet in a doctor's office waiting room, and they're all experiencing side effects to medications.
Oh,
Yes. So it's very funny, but nevertheless, you watch these commercials on TV, and you have this voiceover at Mach 1 speed telling you about the side effects. Yeah. And it goes so fast, like an auctioneer speaking, that you can't wrap your head around it until you hear the word possible death.
It is very, very funny. I'm in the vignette called Dr. Jill, the Dr. Jill Show. I play Dr. Jill. And on the show, we have some of our residents, a couple of couples who live in the woods. They come and they start working on some of their issues with Dr. Jill, and I must say it becomes quite hilarious.
The whole show just seems like it's
There's a
gonna
lot
keep
of
people on
talent.
the edge of their seat.
A lot of talent in the cast, a lot of directorial talent. So you've got 5 different directors who know what they're doing and really, I think, can bring out the best in these casts. And
Now,
to me, that's huge.
Tell me about the cast and the directors. Are they all from Laguna Woods Village?
Yes, you will recognize
Really?
probably names and faces. Yes. So Joseph Meyer is directing the Coffee Talk driver ladies. And we want to just shout out to Joseph because he's a salesman's background and he's still very good at that. He managed to get Starbucks to offer us some support. So there will be 2 baristas serving free decaf coffee. Yeah, because we want to remind everyone that this is a no GRF bar. This is a BYOE. Bring your dinner, bring your snacks, bring your wine, bring whatever you want to bring. It'll be all tables in Clubhouse 5.
And it's
Table
free
seating.
for members. It's $10 at the door for guests.
And tickets are at the door. Don't need to
You don't need
pre-purchase.
you don't need any RSVPs. Just
No,
show
and
up.
it's doors open at 6:30. Show starts at 7. They'll actually maybe go till 9. It could be that long. I doubt it, but that's Thursday, August 21st at Clubhouse 5.
Fantastic, wonderful. You ladies have been involved with the Theater Guild for quite some time. Ellie, I think you said 4 years, and Sandy you said just about a year.
I actually came into it almost 4 years ago because Barbara Powell actually asked an actor, Mark Schwartz, who does a lot of work here, and myself, who had done a 2-act, 2-person show at another theater, if we would come and perform it here. And that was nearly 4 years ago. And I was still involved in a lot of community theater at that point in time. But now I'm on the producer committee. I am on the program committee. I am involved. Yeah.
And you know, we're looking for a few good men
A lot
because
of
we
good
could
men.
use a little bit more male participation. We're looking for a few good teammates who would be interested to serve on our board in the coming year. And it's an incredible activity to be involved in. It's so rewarding. You make wonderful relationships, and the people who are attracted to this type of activity, they are very professional, very bright, very talented and clever. So you enjoy yourself when you're doing it, but you're also challenged to push out of your comfort zone a little bit, and you begin to feel at this stage in your life, wow, I could still grow, and I could
little
still learn.
empowerment,
Yes,
huh?
it's been very fulfilling for me.
And Ellie, do they need to have any experience, or can they be taught?
Well, it doesn't hurt to have some experience, but at the same time,
We have all levels.
all levels, and you may be way more talented than you give yourself credit for. So take a chance, come to an audition, and see what you got to give.
Several gals who did this 50 years ago in high school and hadn't done a thing, and now they're back and they're at it and they're doing great.
Yeah.
And it's wonderful because it's so collegial, so supportive, that if you have less experience, there's going to be plenty of people who will coach you, help you, support you. It's just a great atmosphere to work in.
It's a good learning environment.
Sounds wonderful. Sounds
Yeah,
like it keeps you young.
It does,
Young at heart,
yes.
young in mind, young in body.
I think that's
right?
important.
Yeah.
Yes.
And you have so much fun doing it.
Oh,
right?
we
You're
do.
laughing all the time.
Well, yeah. And
Almost all the time.
Well, until it gets to crunch time, and you
Well,
you
yeah,
sort
I
of get a
mean,
little nervous toward the end. You
course.
wonder, oh, it's going to come together, and yet it always
does.
comes together.
yeah. yeah.
Oh, ladies, I wish you so much luck. Coffee Talk in the Woods. It's August 21st, starting at 7 p.m., Clubhouse 5.
Yes.
Bring your own everything.
Bring your own everything, and we really look forward to seeing you there.
Yes.
Well, you will have a fantastic show. I just know it. Come back and tell me about it.
Thank you
Okay,
so
thank
much.
you, Bree.
Okay. Coming up next, Ben Butlers is going to be with me talking about a concierge service for your garbage bins. You're not going to want to miss it. Stay with us.